जो भी बंदा देख रहा है एक लाइक कर देना।
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
नेमा सब बंदा ले लिया।
So it's away we go then.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
Has that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Pass नहीं भाई।
Pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Miss pass।
He's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Generated double touch।
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Nempies। Batistuta। अरे भाई।
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there.
कैपू। अरे भाई क्या कर रहा है तू? नहीं। Clear, good clear.
That was very necessary.
हाय भाई।
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
पास इबाए। क्या गोल होगा?
Lovely.
गोल finally. बहुत ही बढ़िया।
And Milan have the lead. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts. He knew his landscape.
Zanetti. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score
अरे
is
गोल आएगा
1-0.
क्या?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Follow-on show.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just as
Yes,
opposed
double
to
touch। cut भाई।
loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Zanetti. Costa Corta. Baresi.
क्या
Cafu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
ऐसा लोग नेमार ले लिया। कौन बंदा नेमार को ले लिया? कैसा खेल रहा है? कमेंट करके बताओ।
Searching pass is played there. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Milan are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. That gets things going for the second half.
काका।
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
जेनेटी। अरे भाई।
No outsmarting him this time. Great ball if he can get there. And this is Bellotti. Milan needed
Nempies
that.
double
They
touch।
really needed
Yes,
it.
true ball।
Simply brilliant
और एक
defending.
गोल
They
आएगा
were
आएगा
able to
आएगा
win.
आएगा
He still came out on top.
आएगा गोल।
Sticks it away. Get there. And this is Bellotti. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so. And
भाई
that's
लगता है
it.
फाइनल हो गेम काट लिया
So just time for me
Okay,
to
कोई
say
बात
thanks
नहीं
to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Absolutely purring.
भाई लगता है फाइनल हो गेम काट लिया Okay, कोई बात नहीं भाई जो बंदा देख रहा है एक लाइक कर देना प्लीज भाई शेयर कर देना स्ट्रीम को भाई जो बंदा देख रहा है एक लाइक कर देना प्लीज भाई शेयर कर देना स्ट्रीम को डिवीजन ऑन में कौन कौन बंदा गया है कमेंट कर दो डिवीजन ऑन मार दिया क्या डिवीजन ऑन में कौन कौन बंदा गया है कमेंट कर दो भाई डिवीजन ऑन में कौन कौन बंदा गया है हो गया हमारा ना अरे क्या कर रहा है तू इतना लेट भाई डिवीजन ऑन में कौन कौन बंदा गया है हो गया हमारा ना अरे क्या कर रहा है तू इतना लेट
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt, these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. No doubt, these two harbour very similar. The action has already started.
Kaka double touch oof
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly,
Genetic Kaka better shooter double touch shoot
try one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
भाई जो भी बंदा देख रहा है एक लाइक कर देना डेविड
And it's Ambrosini. Great ball, and he's in.
goal
Superb goal. Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way.
Oh, he's been caught. And the shots.
good save
And he was was there to get a vital touch.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kaka is there, and he can get that clear.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Milan with their first corner. Corner number 2 then.
अरे क्या कर रहा है जल्दी कर नहीं भाई
Chooses to go back.
टैकल गुड टैकल
And that's a throw-in. Now it's Kaka. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. And that could well leave a mark.
yes
Oh,
penalty
he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead.
भाई लैग कर रहा है क्या थोड़ा थोड़ा अरे भाई
Big
किधर मार
save
दिया
by Abbiati. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it.
मिस
Not
कर
the
दिया
best spot
पेडिस्टी
kick
था
I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
कोई बात नहीं अभी भी ट्राई करेंगे हम लोग काका शॉट करना
And it's been taken
न्यू
short.
टेक्निक
Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Ah, he's
Miss
given it
pass.
away. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Rafael Leao. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ambrosini has created one goal already. Looking tight in possession here.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Yildiz. Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. Damian. Here's Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Kaka. Evair. Kaka. Looking for a runner.
किधर मार दिया
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Chance for a shot!
भाई
It's
साहब
bounced back off the post.
पोस्ट पर लग गया
And the half-time
भाई जो भी
whistle
बोल
goes.
गया কষ্ট করা এটা বেশ
Simmered along nicely so
cut.
far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very
Key
much
cut.
up for grabs.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good
क्या कर
mover.
रहा है तो
Modric defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's played it back. Zanetti. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mateus. Now it's Yildiz. Oh, easy pickings there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Shot.
He's going
भाई
for
किधर
goal!
मार दिया तू?
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Modric. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Evair. And here's Kaka. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Good save, भाई, good save.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Ivaye.
And here's Nedved.
NPS.
Nedved.
भाई साहब किधर?
Abiati claims comfortably.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Wriggles his way through.
Petisuta.
Batistuta receives it in a wide position.
पर Petisuta का
Milan
पहले
nearly
से
finished it off there, but
वो
now it's a
फॉर्म
case
है
of
ना,
waiting for the whistle.
उसको थोड़ा डाउन कर दिया ना. पहले जिस तरह से खेल रहा था ना,
Milan looking to pass their way through.
3 जगह आने
Tries
के
to
बाद
play it through.
थोड़ा लो हो गया. फाइनली एक
And
मैच
that
जीत
will be
गया.
it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Milan really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a...
भाई सब अभी भी 6 मिनट बाकी है. भाई जो भी बंदा देख रहा हो एक लाइक कर देना। अभी भी 5 मिनट, ओनली 5 मिनट। चलो भाई, हम लोग इंडिया से है तो पीपी मैच में रैंकिंग में जाना पड़ेगा, 1 नंबर पे जाएंगे। अभी भी 4 मिनट बाकी है। यस भाई, पीपी मैच खेलेंगे, ठीक है। और 2 मिनट बाद में हम लोग ये मैच चालू करेगा, ठीक है। मेरा वॉइस थोड़ा खराब है, ठीक है, गाली मत देना भाई।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Messi is on his own. Big chance! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if
जो भी
the
बंदे
defense
मेरे
saw
साथ
nothing
खेलना
coming.
चाहते हैं तो
They just
कमेंट कर
didn't
देना, ठीक है?
anticipate.
रूम
On
बनाएगा,
heels rather
खेलेंगे,
than
ठीक है?
toes.
तुम्हारे साथ में खेलेंगे भाई.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
So, a breakthrough already. Now, this could be a chance. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Opts for safety. Picked out brilliantly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
ऑफसाइड आएगा ना. पेस्ट इम्बापे, जेनेटी,
Zola.
जोला,
And here's
इम्बापे.
Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was
मेसी,
very poor.
रोची, जेनेटी,
Oh, that's superb.
कलर.
And Zola!
कलर आएगा नहीं
Zola
भाई.
made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
भाई इसके इंटरनेट चले गया क्या? चलिए गोल का दू.
Shot a goal!
रखे इसका इंटरनेट चले गया. कोई बात नहीं,
And they're at it
हमें ऐसा
again!
मौका खुशता है ना.
Double quick time! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
India
इसका फिर
are
इंटरनेट
sitting
आ
pretty,
गया.
2-0
कोई बात
up.
नहीं.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Over to the left. Nice looking ball. The less said about that pass, the better. Albert Ferrer is offering some
Messi.
sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an
Tries a shot!
गोल.
Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send
लगता है
him
एक
one way,
काट के चल
and he just
जाएगा.
sends the
मुझे
other.
लग रहा है ऐसा. भाई तुम्हारा भाई को थोड़ा सपोर्ट कर देना, ठीक है? मैं तुम्हारा भाई हूँ, थोड़ा सपोर्ट कर देना. स्टीम को थोड़ा शेयर कर देना.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Chance for a shot! Goal!
भाई
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely!
Goal, Zola.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
India grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And this is Zola. And he's had it nicked away.
Zola.
Right card.
क्या कर रहा है भाई तू?
Raul. Now, can they get him away?
Van Dijk. Rodri. अब भाई मिस पास Rodri कहाँ गया?
Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. And the first 45 minutes are up.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. Just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
India 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're off again. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Yaya Toure. And it's Rodri. At best, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Irwin going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nicely weighted ball.
Double touch. आएगा नहीं.
Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. That's good pressing.
अरे भाई क्या कर रहा है तू? Good tackle PK.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Van Dijk, Rodri.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
हाँ भाई तुम्हारे साथ खेलूंगा ठीक है तुम्हारे साथ खेलूंगा अभी नहीं खेलूंगा सुबह में जब लाइव स्ट्रीम करूंगा ठीक है तब आना तुम्हारे साथ खेलूंगा ठीक है
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodri. And the counter is on.
तुम्हारे साथ जरूर खेलूंगा
Nicked it back promptly.
Zola. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Good ball, good take. Goes for a shot!
good goal
He
Mbappe
has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done
Messi
that so
good
often.
tackle
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. India are looking to break at pace. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
best
Found a way through.
Messi.
Messi
Good chance here.
नहीं भाई
Oh, almost a six.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
PK has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted.
Zola.
Knocks it into space.
Mbappe
That's an excellent interception. Marquinhos.
Miss pass.
And it's Messi. Irwin gets a foot in here. Zola. And the pass is intercepted.
भाई
Now that
जो
looks a
भी
decent
बंदा देख
ball.
रहा है ठीक है तुम्हारे साथ खेलूंगा ठीक है
Plays a sharp little ball here. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Messi voted man of the match and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that
ভাই
will
তোমরা যারা
really
যারা
get the
শর্ট ভিডিও
juices
দেখতে
flowing.
চাও তো চ্যানেলে ঢুকে শর্ট
This is
ভিডিও
Peter
দেখতে
Drury,
পারো
and next to me
এই
providing
ফুটবলের
insights
একটু
will
ফানি
be
ভিডিও
Jim Begley.
বানাই কেমন
Thanks for
হয়েছে
that,
বলবে
Peter.
কমেন্ট
And
করে
may I
ঠিক আছে
say, a big hello to everyone. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Darn chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is just off target. And he's in on goal. And the shot! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Now it's Pele. Irwin gets across to intercept that. Cafu. Zola. Now it's Villa. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Messi. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep.
And a chance! And it's come back out to him. Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Darren Fletcher conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving on and making good progress. Always onto this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. He's on it, can he get away? Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
मिस कर दिया
Do an
कैसे
awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
चलो भाई न्यू टेक्निक लगाएगा ठीक है टेक्निक का काम आएगा क्या
And it's
ना
been
समझ
taken
गया
short.
अरे भाई भाई भाई
Ball is over the line. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Mbappe!
मेसी नहीं भाई हाफ टाइम हो गया
And
चलो
it's
कोई बात
half-time
नहीं
here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
India can read.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a good run down the left. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Piqué gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Zola is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Irwin with the short one. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Nice control. Irwin. He's having a shot! Pedri. David Villa. That's an imaginative pass. And he's lost his man here. Irwin. Zola going full steam ahead down the left flank. Just about up to 75 minutes. There's the shot! It's bounced back off the post. That's a pretty loose pass. Messi, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Rodri. Best. Looking to play him in. That's the keeper's ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That'll be a throw. Zola going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for the shot! Now it's Pele. Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Matheus Cunha. And that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable.
कल सुबह में लाइव स्ट्रीम करेगा, ठीक है। कोई बंदा मुझे साथ खेलना चाहेगा तो कमेंट करना सुबह में, ठीक है। लाइव स्ट्रीम जब करेगा सबके साथ खेलूंगा, ठीक है।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
Yaya Toure. Zola. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic... It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
India yet to have an attempt on goal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. Irwin is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. He came in hard, very hard. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's gone loose. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Irwin is always looking to play quality balls. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
जो भी बंदे मेरे साथ खेलना चाहते हैं, ठीक है, तो कमेंट कर देना, मैं खेलूंगा उसके साथ, ठीक है.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Played out wide. That's very neat. De Bruyne demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well, that has not gone well. Irwin. Oh, this is a great position. And a chance! Georgie Best! Amazing!
Oh, it was a brilliant way to more or less bring this first half to a close, and you can only applaud such a fabulous goal to separate these two teams, and from a player we should never really doubt.
Lacking for neither time nor space. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. India can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And he's forced to go back. Some good work on the right flank here. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Messi purring through the gears. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
And he's had a shot! Scholes. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Conte.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's having a shot! And he's following up! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
India are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Leading by 2, and the finishing line in sight. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! There's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's that, the end. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim.
जो भी बंदा देख रहा है प्लीज एक लाइक कर देना, स्ट्रीम को शेयर कर देना, तुम्हारा भाई को थोड़ा सपोर्ट कर देना.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Harrison is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. Chance! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forlan. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, okay, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Goes for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
India are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ruben Neves. Now it's Batistuta. Kaká. Kaká!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Zola looking to add to his goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Batistuta. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's quick to snatch it back. And that has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
India certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
India in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And here's Mbappe. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, he might have been looking for a gap there, Peter, but he couldn't find it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zola. Messi takes the shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now, this could be a chance. Oh, that's fat. There's the shot! That is delicious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control. Irwin goes on a charge down the left. Look at the space here. Shoots! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Irwin with the short one. And the finish! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Beckenbauer. Ruben Neves. And it's Forlan. Looking for the run. Kaka is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Messi. Great vision. And this is Zola. Zola! Defending of the desperate variety. Has a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot!
कंटिन्यू जो भी बंदा टीम को देख रहा है दिल से धन्यवाद।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Schneider in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity again here.
Goes for the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Schneider tries to play it through. Messi. And it's Rodri. Cafu. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Irwin. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Iniesta. And this is Shevchenko. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Toure does really well to win the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Schneider. India do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, that's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shevchenko, and the shot! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Can he finish? They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so
Hi, bhai, hi.
refreshing. They put
ভালো
the
আছি।
goal down,
তুমি ভালো
and
আছো?
you never
Would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Chance for a shot! And that was very necessary. Iniesta. And here's Shevchenko. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
India really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Mbappe gets through on his own. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Shevchenko. He's having a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Irwin. Piqué has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. India finding their passes. And it's Shevchenko. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Zola. 60 minutes played. Now this could be a chance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Picked out brilliantly. Zola. Great vision. Best. Mbappe gets into some space. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Rijkaard. Shevchenko. Now it's Iniesta. Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Just 5 minutes left. Iniesta looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's Iniesta! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And we're done. India can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Zanetti. And this is Eto'o. Gattuso. Nice sequence of passes, this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball. Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Up he goes! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! India have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's a good spell of possession, this. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Threads one in. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their second corner now. Rijkaard! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Messi. Cruyff. Zanetti.
India really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Messi.
That's good play from him.
Messi! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's a good run down the right. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a shade optimistic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Neymar. Luis Suarez. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
India go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. India carrying a one-goal lead. Irwin. Zola. And Best. And it's Messi.
Such good technique.
And the shot's on here. Best. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu is one whose deliveries we all know about. Just about up to the hour now. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Cruyff. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk makes the interception. India leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And here's Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Cafu gets good distance on it. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Neymar.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Takes the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ball's gone out of play. PK. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that is a little undercooked. Played back in. And this is Luis Suarez. Messi. And Best. Zola. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Puyol. Alcantara. And there goes the final whistle. India can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.